Welcome to the stream, Maxwell. Welcome to the stream, Transit Fenner 27. Hold on, just getting set up. Gonna do it without the sub goal today. Takes up space and shit. Fucks it up. Goodbye. Welcome to the stream, GTA 4 Productions. Welcome to the stream, Diego. Stream is shared. Where is it? There it is. We're here. All right. How's it going, guys? We are here at 14th Street, 7th Avenue. And I tried to change the mic settings, see if it'd be better tonight. I didn't even realize it was like so bad in last night's stream. So hopefully it's better tonight. So yeah, we're here at 14th Street and 7th Avenue. Got a new short coming out tomorrow, so watch for that. It's a pretty cool one. And tonight we're going to be finishing up the BMT City Hall station. I feel like it's pretty close to done. It could overshoot. I don't know if it's going to overshoot the stream, but I want to finish it tonight. And I feel like we're close enough where we could push through it. I mean, like, I got done with like the hard stuff. So the curve is done. I got the pillar thing done. That shit. And all that's left is the, what do you call it? The wall tiles. Pretty much the wall tiles, the lights, and the platform detailing for the exit stuff. So yeah, my settings got reset again. Game crashed earlier and the computer storage filled up and it just reset all my settings again like last night, so I had to fix everything, which kind of sucked. Where's David? I think he's dead. Yeah, I think we took him out last night. I think he's just done. There was a train being loud as hell right here. God damn. This is why we don't keep it at 100. It's really loud. City Hall platform edge on the uptown side was a nightmare. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys. It was a nightmare, but I got through it. Thunderstorm starting a game. Ooh, scary. Oh my god. But I got through it, and yeah, he got cooked. I got his ass. He was closed. He got terminated. He hit the last stop. Should take attendance. No, he got terminated. He's done. He fucking, he went the way of the 3rd Avenue L, I think. I think I gave him a 24-hour, although I might have just, like, killed him, I don't know. Nice, nice. There it is. The fuck? Why is it raining? Oh fuck, did it reset the seasons? There we go. I noticed it was raining, I'm like, what the fuck happened? They don't have blight, what are they called? They're called blight storms or white thunder? What do they call it? Something like that, when it's like thunder with snow. Don't have that in Minecraft, it kinda sucks. Rip W train. Rest in peace. Just eating some dinner. Yes, let's pay our respects to the 6th line. If you want to pay respects to the 6th line, type 6 in the chat. Everyone type 6 in the chat to pay respect to the 6th line, whose journey was cut short before it even got outside. I was actually thinking about that. Just the yeah, it just got sent off earlier and it died. Yeah, I was thinking about that world earlier before I started the stream, and I guess there was. Okay, we've got a bunch of sixes in chat. This is getting demonic. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. As long as it's not like a multiple of 3. Okay, then we're like calling the devil. Kind of just realized that. That's a bad idea. But thank you for paying your respects to the 6 line. The 6 line will be very happy. The W? When did the W die? What do you mean? The W was fine. No, there was a whole W line. What are you talking about? It was the R. 6 in the R died. Damn. I don't know. It's shown on the stream too because of the chat. It's kind of funny. No, but yeah, I was thinking about the other worlds. And I'm like... There was actually something different about it, you know? I feel like with the pandemic worlds, depending on like how long everyone is here for, I feel like if we were here for the pandemic worlds, you guys know about that one. I feel like that world almost felt like it had become the main worlds. The fuck? How did this get here? Okay, we're gonna do this lag shit? Really? Yeah, but I'm like thinking about it, and I'm thinking about the pandemic worlds, and I'm thinking about Minecraft, New York City Subway 1, the OG worlds. And where's the sub count? I just removed it. You guys want it back? I could put it back. I think it makes the stream fancier. I'll bring it back. It keeps glitching out. It's not updating with the channel. Bring it back though. Bar color. Hold on. Gonna go 5,000 for the goal. Keep it closer. And after, I'm gonna say 3/31/2026. There we go. Missed the pandemic world. It was corrupted. That's what happened to it. That's why we can't look at it like the other one. The pandemic world was corrupted. It used a version of the Chisels and Bits mod that was no longer accessible because of a virus that like got onto the site or something. And so they said you have to update it. Because to store old trains. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I'm like, we could put old trains down here. Yeah, that was crazy with the wildfires. But yeah, I'm like thinking about it. The pandemic world, the OG worlds. I don't know. I have like, now that we've like built some distance and some time between us and the pandemic worlds, and I'll bring back the reference material. I'll pull up the R. Give me a sec. But now that there's like some time that's created some distance between the two worlds, because we've been on this world for a while. I think this is the oldest one now. This one's lasted the longest out of any of them. And we've been on this one for quite a bit. And what I'm thinking is, I don't really have the same like memories of the pandemic world. I don't have the same nostalgia for it that I do for the OG world, which is like very weird. And I didn't even, again, it had been so long since the OG world that I had just forgotten that there was just so much stuff on it. I didn't realize. Like, that was my genuine reaction when I was streaming last night. And I was constantly talking about, like, how much stuff there was. That's actually what I thought. I thought, wow. I didn't realize it was, like, this developed. But, yeah, so I think about the two worlds, and I look at, like, the later stations on that world. And it's weird because it almost feels like the pandemic world. Like, you could look at certain stations on there, and they could pass as pandemic world stations. And I was almost, like, looking at them like, what? You know? And it even surprised me that we even had City Hall there. Whitehall Street. Like, what? We had all that stuff. I'm just pulling up the pictures on Google Maps so you guys can see. Pull it up like we did the other stream. Have it there. Yeah, I feel like should be enough. Okay. Okay. Let's re-roll this. There we go. Okay. Pull this up. Okay, that's messed up. Where is it? No. What is this? Let's bring it down there. Just setting up the reference window so you guys can see what we're doing as we build. There we go. We have everything up here. Chat. Use Helvetica for the subway. I use Helvetica Grotesque. It's a different font. I think it's more accurate than Helvetica. Helvetica is a bit different. It's not what they actually use. Mystic Transit enlightened me on that, actually. Man, he hasn't been around for ages. Haven't seen him. Rest in peace, Mystic Transit, dude. You know, throughout this journey here on YouTube, I've seen so many channels just come and go, you know. And I guess there's some that remain. We still have Super Toe. We still have DJ Hammers. So that's cool. We still have those channels. But you'll see like the smaller ones, the mid-sized ones, just come and go. You guys remember Train Rider Railfan? He played with us on New Appalachia. And I'm getting something from here, actually. He played with us there. He actually helped with the Pandemic World. He was there for a few stations. He wasn't there too long, but he helped with 9th Avenue. Some other stuff. Oh, wow. It's that close. I want to grab the wall tiles. Oh, it's kind of different. Maybe not. I do want this. You know, we sort of see these, like, mid-range channels, and you just see them come and go. You know, it's kind of... It's nice when they're around, but it's kind of sad to see them go. Because it's like... You get used to, like, other channels, and I guess it just tells you that times are changing. It's like, oh, they're not here. Wasn't this a station you had a lot of trouble with on the other stream? City Hall on the RW? Yeah. Yeah, we were having problems with it. But I sorted everything out. I figured it out off camera. Let's see here. Got this done. Did the pillars, everything. And I did this part as well. Set it up. Yeah, so yeah, he did. He helped with Elmhurst. We had what was his name? Dynamite IRT. You know, we had some competition going, but still, it is sad to see people go. You had Dynamite IRT. You had the MTA King. He pops into the streams every once in a while. You had channels like that around. I mean, I guess they were pretty small. Dynamite IRT was similar. He was like getting to be like a similar size. But we didn't get overtaken. We never did. We won the war. So, yeah. But there was him. There were a few other channels. We had Jellymations. He was around in this space specifically. What do we do? What do we do for this? So weird. Oh, fuck. It's tiles. I see. and that. You know, yeah, that was. You remember the war? Some of those videos were peak, honestly. I took some of them down because we made peace. You know, the war ended, we resolved things. Yeah, that war ended. I'm gonna say that was a dub for us. I feel like we won the war, honestly, because you know he kind of fizzled out. He kind of got defeated. Like, you know, we're cool, we're friends now. But you know, war-wise, I feel like that was definitely a dub for us. You know, we also got like more subs off it. But yeah, that was like an insane war. You know, and we had like some peak videos. You know, the what do you call them? The what the hell would you call it? Like the rage videos, arguing videos, like the roasting videos. Those were funny. I was there watching. Joint Transit Association. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I've seen them around. Yeah, we had the 36th Street, the 36th Street video. Oh, I think, isn't that when we like won the war? It was like when we got to 36th Street, and then we just like had to step things up because, you know, it really was like these wars and these like conflicts with other channels that have like gotten us to where we are today. Like here to where we're at this point where it's like this realistic. It took conflict to get here, guys. Like, this didn't just happen overnight. You know, we've been doing this stuff for years. And to get to the point that we're at now, there was some conflict, you know. There were fights, there were wars, there were battles. And there were fallen, you know. There were the fallen. Well, yeah, that's when you were R624 Train Productions. Rest in peace, Mystic Transit. Yeah, he just like came out of nowhere and then he just burnt out. He's like a O-type star. Burned hot and then burnt out, just like blew up. One supernova, that was it. I'm trying to match the color here. I feel like it was done for him when he started making those like videos where he would just like review elevators and stuff. I'm like, oh fuck, it's over. You know, like you can kind of see like when a channel's like in a state of decline. You know, like the same thing happens with this channel. Like we'll get like the sort of like off-brand videos, the creepypastas, just like, no, I feel like people like the creepypastas though. But you'll get stuff like the other worlds, like when we get like other worlds showing up. That's so you know, like we're in a state of decline. You'll get like the lesser worlds kind of appearing, like the lower tier maps, like the city stuff. And you know, I feel like I did notice the same thing with Mystic Transit before he just like disappeared. We would see like these like videos sort of where he would look at like these renovations, and it was just like, no offense to him, but it was like, you know, lower interest stuff, but he's probably aware of that. I doubt. It's not like this is just going to come out of the blue to him. It's not like he's even going to see the stream if he does. You know, no disrespect intended to him. This is just something that I observe with channels. I've observed it with my own as well. You know, I know about this phenomenon, and I'm sure he does too. But yeah, you know, you started seeing like the elevator videos. He like, I think there was one along the 6th line, and I'm guessing like the rationale for those videos was, oh, well, people like the 6th line, so of course they'll watch these, but they didn't. The channel just started to decline. You'd see the videos, they'd get like less views. It almost seemed like the thumbnails were declining as well. And I feel like the thumbnail decline thing, when you start to observe that, I feel like that's like a tougher thing. Because with thumbnails, it can really just go like either way. Really just goes like either way with thumbnails. You know, because the thing is with thumbnails, you think, oh, going to improve the thumbnails, we're going to get better. And that's not actually what happens. You try to change them and then they look worse, or like they just look weird. We've had those errors as well. That's why sometimes I'll go back to the old thumbnails and change them. But I've kept the Minecraft, like the OG world thumbnails the same, just for nostalgia. I did consider changing them recently, but because I have access, okay, this is like a problem. How did we do it 14th Street. His least, did he do, was it least used stations? Is that what he called it? Least used stations? That series was pretty good. The history videos were pretty good. But I sort of wonder like where he got the idea for that. Because Train Rider Railfan or Trite was doing the same thing before him. And I don't think they ever knew each other. But I almost wonder if he like went to his channel and saw it and kind of just took the idea. Because the least used thing, we actually had that idea. We thought to do that stuff too. Train Rider and I were talking about like making like a collab channel. And we were going to like do collab videos. And we had that idea, the least used stations things. And we just never used it. So I wonder if he got the idea from him. But I don't think they ever knew each other. So I don't know. It looks like here we just kind of made it taller to compensate. I'm trying to figure out how we should do this. Mystic likes transportation. Of course. I feel like everyone here does. Yeah, and then I don't even know like what he does now. I don't even know what like the later videos were on his channel. I think he covered like the 7. Something like that. I feel like we've been having like problems doing these. I don't know. It's already going to be like tough. It's going to be wider on this one, to be honest, in real life. Yeah, we'd have to have just changed the whole thing there. Huh. I don't know why it looks thinner on the real one. Probably the pillar spacing is different. Okay, we'll perfect this next time, because then we have to redo all the crossbeams. I don't want to do that. So we're just going to take the L on the wall here. It's just going to be wider. It's not a big deal. Yeah, what other channels were there? The Fallen didn't survive the years. You guys remember Elijah Brooms? Did anyone here know about him? Those were funny. The beefs. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, in secret, I did watch the beefs on his story. Like that shit was funny. He just like posts these like fucking like crazy ass like rants just on his fucking YouTube page, just like on the community page, and I would watch that shit because honestly, that was like a sitcom. You know, I never really cared for politics, but it's kind of funny at the same time. It's kind of like that, you know. It's kind of like you're watching politics. It's like you're watching the debates when you like look at his story. So honestly, like I'm gonna get some like flack for this. Like, you know, people might hate for this, but honestly, I'm kind of sad that he's gone because the fucking community page beefs were funny as hell. So that kind of sucks, you know. It was funny, and we were kind of chill actually. We were kind of chill. I had to pretend, you know, that we weren't, but no, we were chill actually. Yeah, I remember Elijah Brooms. Yeah, that was funny as hell. The fucking story beefs. God. I don't know. We'll probably get like a new one. I mean, you know, characters like that, you don't really see them that often. That's like the only one that I've seen like that. The only like rail fan that I've seen like act like that, like bipolar on their stories. Just like go on like these like Kanye West style like rants just on the fucking story. That's who he is. He was like the Kanye West of the NYC community. Is that like crazy to say? Because I feel like that's like the best comparison. He'd just go on like these like yay rants. You know, shit was funny. J-Mix little crash out. Okay. J-Mixel's still around. He's still around. Yeah, be nice. But I didn't really see J-Mix. He didn't really do that on like his pages. I didn't notice. Did he? Was that a thing? Oh wait, I don't want it to be wider. Yeah, I don't want it. It's already too wide. Were J-Mixel like crash outs a thing? I didn't see that. Oh yeah, and then what is his name? Yeah, then Elijah had the beef with fucking Chloe, that fucking guy who pretended to be a girl. I don't know if he was like actually a girl or he just pretended. He was like this like 30-year-old guy. I don't know if I can say the word, but basically this like Epstein type guy, you know what I mean? Like this islander, like Epstein Island type of guy. And he kind of acted like that. And then we had the beef with him. I feel like we kind of helped take him down, honestly. You know, we did like the war video on him, and we did like the content nuke on him. And then after that, he was done. He took down his channel. That was it. Started over. He was gone for a little bit. He tried to make a new channel after that, and it just didn't go anywhere. His like thing, like the reason he caught my attention is because he was like pretending to be a girl, and I'm like, oh, so you're gonna do that thing where like you pretend to be a girl so that like rail fans will see your page and think, oh my god, girl rail fan, oh my god. And then, you know, they'll think that, and then they'll like follow you, and I'm like, dude, we have to expose this guy. Like, what the fuck? It's not a thing. Fucking girl Subway fans? Those don't exist. I mean, not really. And then if they do, they're not going to look like the ones on his page. Like, no offense, but it's pretty uncommon. You don't really see that. Women don't really tend to like the hobby unless it's like the Redbirds, like the holiday train. But like, just like fanning the Subway, you don't see that. The fuck happened here? You know, so like, that was the thing that caught my attention with him. I'm like, oh, you're going to pretend to be a girl to get subs. Okay, I see. And so, yeah, that's like what started my involvement. I didn't even know about like the Epstein stuff with him. No, I didn't know about any of that. Yeah, we still have Lance Wright. He's still around. Yeah, it was a dude. Yeah, you just got to be careful with that stuff these days, you know. You know how it is in 2026. It's not like 2016. Like you say, oh, well, they're not really this. Then they can say, well, actually, I'm this. I identify as this. So actually, you know, you have to be careful because if they actually do, you can get in trouble. You get like guideline strikes, shit like that. It's just how it is now. It's nuts. But yeah, so I guess you have to watch out with that shit. But no, that was crazy. That was crazy. I'm happy that we helped take him out. And then I think there were other channels that were actually like involved in the whole like war with him. That was like a crazy like little mini war. I did take the videos down. I still have them on the channel though. They're still privated, so they're around. But that was also just like the most like random war, honestly. Like everything, we were just peaceful. You know, we were like, how long had it been since like the Dynamite IRT war? Wait, so this was New Appalachia era. Yeah. And it's also crazy because like this happened like during New Appalachia. Dude just got fucking caught in like the crossfires, you know, in like the fucking crosshair. And it's like, theoretically, this should have been like the easiest time to like avoid a channel war because we were doing the city. And then this motherfucker just like goes around and starts doing like the weirdo shit. And boom, you know, he's in the sniper. He's getting sniped. I watched Brooklyn Kid. He started his channel in 2021. Brooklyn Kid. I feel like I've seen his videos. Sounds familiar. Brooklyn Kid. I think I know what you're talking about. I just don't like remember. You know, it's like one of those. Yeah, so like the war, you know, all the wars, just like crazy. Think back on. Hopefully we don't get into more wars. I feel like at this point the channel's like big enough to where we probably like avoid them. You know, it's like just bad for PR. I've always thought these wars were just bad for PR, honestly. But the channel was smaller back then. I mean, when like the Dynamite IRT war happened, we just hit like 1,000 subs. We were at like, I think it started when we were at like 800, and then it went until we hit like 1.5k, something like that. And yeah, the channel was just much smaller, so we were more susceptible to competition. But now it's like we're in like a safer position. You know, it's not like some channel can just start copying the stuff and then just like take all the views. It's not really a risk anymore. We're like more settled in now. We're in a safer spot. I mean, once we get to like 10k, then like that whole stuff, like that's not even a threat. I feel like now, like for like a war to happen, I don't even know what would cause a war at this point. I don't know if it'd even be like possible for something to like set off a war. I might just redo these. Yeah. I'm just gonna redo the fucking cross beams. These are fucked. This is like too big. Yeah, what else? Who else was there? So we had the war with Dynamite IRT. Okay, I hope that wasn't too much. We had the war with him. We had the fucking Chloe Epstein war. And then was that it? Was it just like chill after that? There was like the skirmish with like NT Goat. He's gone. He's gone. He's out of the space. He started a new channel, and then that was it for him. You know, once you restart your channel, it's just over. You lose all your traction. People just forget you. And that's it. You can't really start a new channel. And I mean, at that point, if like your channel gets deleted, then they're just going to be on you. You know, YouTube's just going to stalk you at that point. There was like a brief little skirmish with him, but it didn't really turn into anything. Who else? Who else was there? I feel like that's it. Are you gonna end the stream early? No, I don't know. My classes don't start till next week, so I can just stay up as late as I want. I want to finish the station. Like, we've been on the station, and I didn't think it was going to take this long. I thought it was just going to be like a day trip, you know? Oh, let's just build City Hall. It's going to take a day. You know, I thought it was like that, but here we are. Like, how long has it been? When did we start City Hall? It's probably been like a couple of days, like almost a week, I feel like. City Hall, the 17th. Started City Hall platform 1/17/26. And that would be 5 days ago. So not, yeah, about a week. About a week. So yeah, I want to get it done. I want to get it done tonight. I'm ready. I'm ready. This is going to be like the marathon stream. We're just going to go as long as it takes. It could go past, you know, could go to 1. Could be one of those streams where we just go to 2. Oh, shit. What got taken out? I hope it didn't go like... Oh, rip. I took the floor out. Yeah, it's going to be one of those streams where it just goes late. I want to get the station done. I want to get it done. But yeah, so there was that. Nice, nice. Okay, you're good. You don't have school. Nice, nice. NYCT channel. Yeah, I mean, there was the thing with him. It wasn't really a war. He was always more respectful. I mean, the thing he did, if you want to like call it like a war, it wasn't even a war though, because you know, I spoke to him about it, and then it was like resolved without like any conflict. I just, you know, sometimes I noticed he would just like take clips from the channel and just like post it, and that kind of pissed me off, because I'm like, dude, you know, you're like getting views off my stuff. And so that kind of annoyed me, but that was it. We spoke about it, and he took that stuff down. I let him keep one, but you know, I didn't want to like go through the whole DMCA thing over, you know, just that. But you know, we're chill. We're chill. So there wasn't even a problem with him. There was no war. Okay. I might just do that. Oh yeah, I remember what happened here. We tried to make the, what do you call it? Like the arches, and then they just looked weird when they were shorter. Okay, okay, I see. Let me... Okay, this is gonna be annoying. We have to make this even. It'll take a week for a curve station. It depends on the curve station. It also depends on like build motivation. This wasn't really a curve station. This was just like, I guess you could call it a curve station. A true curve station would take weeks to build. It depends on the station, but some could take weeks. 86th Street, just cumulatively, it took like 3 weeks to build. I don't know if it's possible to do it faster than that, but like from experience, they just take a while. But maybe in like a higher, you know, like a higher motivation state, it's possible to get through it quicker. Okay, that's a problem there. Okay, hold on. So we've got 113. Okay, so then it would go over to this side. Yeah. Got one. Okay, that's kind of annoying. One's gonna be bigger. Okay then. Yeah, that's annoying. You still go to college, yeah? Yeah, I do. I'm in my 3rd year. Started late. I'm on my junior year. Okay, so we got that. And then how much for this? 4? And then wait. Okay. Got that. There we go. And then we'll do this. Fill this in. And we'll try doing it like that. I feel like that works. Then we'll do the wall shit again. Redo it. What is in the way of the chair? Hold on. I also found like an old series, the like IRL playthrough videos, where I'd like go to stations and like record them, and then just like dub it like it was a video game. I'm like, damn, this is crazy. This is funny. They were kind of cringe, but I do feel like it would have been funny to keep them. Freshman in college, nice. People going to college now. Good. Okay, what should we do for the walls? Maybe we just fill it in first. Get like a height figured out. It's gonna be annoying to fix this side. Because look, see this goes over here, so we can't just delete them all. We have to like, I don't know. Oh wait. Is it a different material? Dyeable stone. Dyeable... Oh, crap. Yeah, that's not gonna be fun. I don't know how we're gonna do this. Class of 2025. Nice. Let's put it here, maybe. Feels kind of low. Bring it up. Yeah, let's do that. And we'll take this. What am I doing? I need this. And then it's like different tiles. How do we do that? Is that even possible? We'd have to like mix the textures? I don't even think you can do that. Yeah, you can't even do that. Just leave it like this then. I'm gonna move this down. Could do that. Go to college in Queens. Like Queens better than the Bronx. Same. Although honestly, the Bronx does have more stations. I think like rail fanning wise, the Bronx is cooler. The problem with the Bronx really is just the crime. It's like, it's just not as safe as like other boroughs, you know? You don't want to like fan in areas and then you have to like worry about like getting robbed or something. Stuff like that. I don't know if it's still like that, but you definitely get like a vibe when you go there, you know? Alright, so we got that. Welcome to the stream, Louis TF. Like Brooklyn better than the Bronx. I don't know. That's a tough one. I'd have to agree. But I also feel like we could be doing the Bronx a disservice with the lines. Again, I just feel like the elevated lines there are pretty cool. I feel like they're forgotten a lot because they're IRT and because it's the Bronx. So people are just like less likely to fan there. But like, you know, even just like in yesterday's like stream, as we were like looking at the stations on White Plains, it was jeez. This man said the southern borough is full of savages depending on where you're at. That's crazy. I didn't say that. I'm just quoting. Riverdale is better than Eastchester. Neighborhood wise, yeah. Rail fanning now. Depends what you're looking for. If you're looking for an area to live, then probably Riverdale would be better. If you're going somewhere to fan, then I feel like the 5's better. Definitely the 5's better by a long shot. I want to build the 5, honestly. Actually, we have like random waypoints. Look, this is sign staging, guys. It's sign staging, see? It's just abbreviated for sign staging. Okay. Anything else? 3A. Yeah, so I was considering just like making a random diversion and just like building something in the Bronx. The thing is, I don't really want to have to record the stations anymore. So I'm like gonna look for a station that I don't have to record, and it's just like already, you know, like there's enough material, or it's like elevated. The elevated stations are much easier to build when you don't have like recordings of them, because you can just figure it out. And it's like you could just go there and just like take a couple pictures, because they have the full ride videos on Welcome to an Experience. So it makes it much easier to get those. And then all you have to do is like photograph the exits, and that's it. Whereas like with the underground stations, you kind of have to record everything if you want it to be like super accurate. High school is on Staten Island right now. Brownsville is dangerous. My high school was in Riverdale. 170th on the 4? I feel like that's not that interesting though. I want like a cool station, like that's just like a random station on the 4. I want something that's like interesting, but not like anything but Yankee Stadium. Yankee Stadium is just too much work. I was thinking like maybe East 180th Street. And I don't want to do a terminal either. I don't want to do a terminal or a station that's gonna like just, you know, lock us into that line for a while. Gonna mute. Why'd Lewis get, the hell? Why do you kill Lewis? Why do you mute Lewis? Moshulu Parkway, maybe. Moshulu Parkway, yeah, Bedford Park Boulevard. Those would be good, honestly. Those are good ideas. I'm noticing you're like, they're like all on the 4. They're all on the 4, your suggestions. It'd be a bit hard to get there. No, actually, I think we could. Waypoint's gone, but I think we did like figure out all the roads along Grand Concourse at one point. East 180th Street was also a consideration as well. We might do something like that, like after City Hall. We could go check it out, actually, like just investigate the roads. The problem is, like, at that point, if we do, like, Moshulu Parkway, then, like, of course, Woodlawn's gonna happen. You might get the 4. Still, like, feels short. Like, the proportions are a bit off. We could check out the roads in a bit, see what's going on up there. The D could be interesting too. But the thing with the D, like, no one's gonna watch. You know, we have to like save videos like that for like more stable periods. Like we're still solidifying the comeback. If we start doing like D train stations, it's gonna kill the momentum. It'd have to be like Yankee Stadium. Like maybe Bedford Park Boulevard. Because it's the terminal of the B, so people might think that's interesting. Like, oh, so that's where the B ends, you know? They might think that's cool. But if we just did like random ass D train stations, I don't know if people would watch that. Don't know how to unmute him. Guy's gotta chill. He didn't do anything wrong. What are you even trying to do? He's probably trying to look at his channel. Yeah, let's not be toxic. Let's not turn into Mystics mods. Could do like stonework here, but I don't think it's worth it. Like you can barely see this. Like you can see it like in the thing, but like if I did this, I don't even think it's worth it. It's just gonna add tiles, and like you're not gonna be able to see this. I don't know. We'll do a bit. We'll do a bit. Get rid of this shit. Oh, okay. Yeah, don't mute people for no reason. They're gonna unsub. You guys see Supertoe in his recent videos? Dude's aging. I feel like he looked like younger when he did the face reveal. Now he's just like... He's kind of cooked now. No offense, but like I've seen him in like the latest videos where he does like the face camera and it's like, what the fuck happened? He aged like 10 years. Like he first did the face reveal during the pandemic and now he just looks way different. He's like before he looked like he was like in his 30s. Now he's like, he looks like he's like 45 now, something like that. Are you going to give out mods? Don't really need more mods at the moment. Mods only come when we need them. Alright. Let's stack this. Oh wait, we're missing something. Oh yeah, I did this. I added bolts to these. I don't put them in the tunnels. So it's gonna be like too much lag. It's just gonna be a lot of tiles if we did that. This one's messed up. Sticking out too much. Too loose. But yeah, I put bolts on these. This was done earlier when I did the curve. I moved the curve here. I'm like, it's just like such a short curve. I don't think it's worth it. I didn't want to curve this part, so I just put it here. It's like pretty much the same thing to most people. I hated school, fuck school. Same. Got tyrannical, like mini tyrant teachers. Like wannabe cops. That's what I feel like a lot of teachers were. You know, there were good ones, don't get me wrong. But like you always had like one or two teachers that just like wanted to be, you know, like they wish that they're cops, but like they're not real cops. You know, it's like they want like the power of cops, but they don't want the danger that cops go through. And they just act like little tyrants. I hate them. And you know, again, like I don't think all teachers are bad, but I think a lot of them are just tyrants. They don't really like listen to like students. You know, you have like shit going on between students. Like you have like one student like starting shit, and then like if you do something, then it's like, oh, well, you're just as bad. And it's like, what, you know? And yeah, it's just like, I feel like they just don't actually care about the students' needs, a lot of them. And they also like assume that like students should want to be there. It's like, why? Like, it's just so boring, a lot of this stuff that they teach. Like most of the stuff in school, I had just learned it through YouTube videos. Honestly. It's pretty unnecessary. Yeah. Troublemaker, yeah, they do that. Yeah, I had that happen in 10th grade. They labeled my friend and I, they're like, oh, you guys are troublemakers, so you can't be in the same class anymore. And then they split us up. I'm like, fucking assholes. You know? And then I see these like videos where teachers are complaining about like how difficult the kids are these days, and I'm like, whatever, you know. I kind of thought it was deserved at first, but now I'm like, okay, I don't know. Shit. I'm like, maybe not, but still, I feel like part of it kind of is. But at the same time, not so. Honestly, though, the teachers at my school were just on some bullshit. Okay. There we go. And then we'll fix this, fix the gap. And then this side's good. It's good to go. There we go. Nice, nice. So we got that side done. Let's take a little rest. See if we got a train nearby. Could take a ride down there. My 3rd grade ADL teacher was a bitch to me. I had her 2nd and 4th grade before I was transferred to my sister's school. Damn, that sucks. That sucks. I had a teacher in high school. He was just like a little fucking tyrant. You know, little fucker. And he was just like constantly like giving me shit. And, you know, blaming me for shit. And pretty much because they needed like someone to scapegoat whenever there were problems. And they just identify like whoever was like the leader. And whoever had like influence over the other kids. And I had some influence, so they're like, okay, well, we're just gonna punish this guy. And he'd just be like a dick to me. And then it was like senior year, and then he just tries to act like we're friends, and I'm like, fuck you, man, like, what the fuck? You like literally separate me, like put me in a different class from my friends, and you put me with like all these other people, and like you put my friends in different class. And like literally like my best friend, they like put us in different classes so that we can't be together like during the day. And it's like then I start missing out on stuff, and you know, it's like a problem. And he's like, oh hey Websoak, like we're friends, right? You know, trying to act like we're fucking friends, trying to act happy when he sees me. Like the fuck, like fuck you. Like why are we suddenly friends? You know? Teacher hated my ass, damn. It'd be like that. Late night A trains. We have late night IRT routes, which is weird because we don't have the BMT routes or the IND routes. We need a late night N train. We're gonna do these nighttime trains. We need like N trains for late night. Can't have a W, it's just weird. Need the R. It's like weird at this hour. We have to figure out like how we're gonna get rid of the cross beams on the other side so we can change it and then make it like that side. Make sure to like up the stream, guys, for the YouTube algorithm. Like up the stream and share if you can. That's what she was doing. She was like, oh, I heard you've been causing trouble since pre-K. What the fuck? She just like, Jesus, dude. She just like went down like the fucking rabbit hole on you. What the hell? Just like looked up your whole fucking file. And then she was like to my friend at the time, we have you and we have your friend here, aka me, who's always in trouble. Like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Exactly. Exactly. This is a Brooklyn bound R train. The next stop is City Hall. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. Considering bringing back the old track sounds that we had in the old rolling stock, I kind of liked it better when I look at those videos. We're going too fast here. This area is supposed to be slow. Like, what gives you the right to pick on a 9-year-old? Exactly. His teachers are power trippers. A lot of them. They are, especially with the phones. They love that. They love to be able to tell you that you can't use your phone. It's the only time they'll have any power over you. They love it. This is City Hall. My teacher hates me for no reason. It'd be like that. Yeah, when I was like younger, I had a phone battery, and I was like pretending it was the phone because the teacher was like being a dick. He took my phone, and then I had the phone battery, so I pretended it was a phone, and I was like waiting for dismissal. And he got mad, and I was like weaker back then, so he just like took it from me. And now I work out like 5 days a week, and I've been doing this for years, so I'm like, come take it from me now, bitch. That's kind of how I see it. And it's like, you shouldn't, I guess you shouldn't like hold grudges for that long. But really, I'd like to see him try to do that now. Wouldn't go well for him. Okay, so we've got this. This looks pretty cool. Why does it get rid of the Vengetti? I don't like that. You have like the darkness around the edge and it just gets rid of it. Huh. See how it looks on Moody. Creepy. Gets darker. The train too. Okay, so that side's done, pretty much. Like that whole track area. I guess we have to put the signal, but... So this side's done. This is good. Aside from like the signal. Now, this is like the fucking problem here. Shit. What do we do? So the problem here is that we have to take these out. We could use the connected tool, and it would just destroy them. But the problem is this part is the same material, so it would clip it and then take it out. We need to move this R train. So I guess let's do that. Okay. Glitched outdoors. What else is new? That's looking cool. That's fire. Yeah, a lot of them are like that. Kiss ass. Oh shit. Is it gonna crash? Uh-oh. Might have to restart the stream if it's for storage. Please don't be for storage. Please just be the map. Okay, we're good. It's just the map. It's the world map. The mod crashed. If it was for storage, I would have been pissed off. Resets your fucking controls. Funny how my mom said my high school vice principal's vibe felt fake. It's funny because my vice principal was two-faced and a kiss ass. Yeah, we used to... and a kick ass is crazy. We used to call them pencil necks, people like that. That was during my high school graduation. Kiss ass, yeah. I call them pencil necks. Now I just call them like soy, like soy men. Soy jacks. That's what I call them now. Too much estrogen. Two-faced and kiss ass is fake crazy. During a graduation, wow. I'd actually planned to go to the gym tonight. I would have been there now. Or no, I probably would have been getting back and then starting the stream now. But something came up, so I didn't go. I've just been trying to use the break to make like as much gym progress as possible. Trying to get to 2 plates on the bench press. I'm getting there. The fuck? This is Prince Street. Nick Felter. Thought that said something else. Looks like a different Nick. Okay. So this was close. Should we build City Hall? I was thinking of it. Got the 6 train in City Hall. That is not worth building. I know people keep asking for that, but you gotta realize like that's a curve station. It's a sharp curve. Trains don't even run there. I might do it like for the 6, but just like for no reason, it's not gonna happen for a while. Gotta go. Alright, you're good. Don't have to apologize for leaving. Is the train alive? Yeah, well, we moved enough anyway. Too big. Taking up a lot of space. Let's put it here. Bay Ridge, no. On this side. I feel like the lower level's gonna be fun. Peace. Peace, Diego. Thanks for tuning in. Is it on Moody? Oh my god. This is how dark it gets? It looks abandoned. Wow. Okay, so what should we do about this? Because we have to change it to be like the other side now, so we can't just not. Let's try using the glove. Okay. So we're gonna have to change this to a separate material. Back to this, then we're gonna have to fix it. It's gonna be hella annoying, but I dug my own grave here. Oh shit, went too far. I have to go here, then we're gonna have to change this back. What station would you guys like to see next? Just curious. I'm not taking suggestions at the moment, I'm just curious what people want to see. Any line. It could be Broadway, it could be any line. Beef with the principal. How do we do this? How do we separate this? Literally, like, fuck this side up. Trying to think here. Okay, I know what we could do there. Could just use like the same thing. You still have it? It's probably in a crate. Used to have beef with my vice principal. 9th grade. To the point where I was like making a song called F Miss C. Not going to use her real name because that's federal. Her name started with a C and ended with a T. Oh, okay. I made up the T. My bad. 103rd Street. On what? The 6th? Or the 1? Are you talking about the 1? That's crazy. You want the 1? I'd consider it at this point. It'd be toxic with the curve, but I'd consider it. Yes? You gotta see like how toxic. The 6, okay. Yeah. Consider it, honestly. I could probably go check it out. It's not that far from where I live. Not gonna say where, but it's not too far. Reasonable distance. Okay, so we have this. I think we can use that to separate the cross beams there on the wall. Come here. And we're gonna have to reattach it. We can measure this. Go to here, 17. The fuck? Oh. Oh, wow. That was for this. Okay, damn. The 6. Okay, we can consider it. 17. Do 17 here. The fuck? Should be here. Okay, that's off. Oh yeah, guys. Remember the issue with like the angled tracks and how they'd block tiles? Look, you see this? You see there's no interference. Remember at Marble Hill when we were building the platform edge, like the hitboxes were getting in the way? Look, I found like a cheat. I found like a way to build the tracks with tiles right next to them. If you place them as model gauge and then use the track exchanger to set them to standard gauge, then it keeps the old hitbox. So you can build them with like a single hitbox. See, the hitbox is here, but this part is just empty, and you can build in it. Just like on Central Park West, you guys remember that? How I like fucking cheated it with World Edit. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna have to separate this. I'm actually like so annoyed that we have to do this, but whatever. Hella story times from high school. Same. But we'll save them for another day. At least I will. Are you fucking kidding me? The fuck happened? Oh, okay, never mind. I thought it was in the ceiling. I was gonna be annoyed. No, wait. I want 4. Gonna go here. Is it a 64? Oh, bullshit. Some are inappropriate. Be like that. Be like that. Okay, okay. What is this? I think this is the right one. We're going to separate the cross beams on the ceiling. And then we're going to use the connected tool to delete them, and then we're going to re-add them, but using the other ones. Other version. Okay, so this is wrong. This is definitely wrong. It's 4. So it's not that one. It's this. 3. I hope I saved it. Is it this one? 2. No. Shit. Is it this one? I feel like any of these teachers, like, watch the stream, they'd probably be like, oh, what fucking losers. You know, they're, like, still mad at us, like, after all this time. It's like, yeah. Like, people hold grudges. You act like a dick and you think, oh, well, you were a child, so it's fine that I was a dick. Because you were a fucking child, so I get to be an asshole. Like, sure. You actually got like a chill teacher that just does the job, doesn't act like a fucking asshole. Doesn't act like a fucking toy cop. Like, of course, like, I'll respect that, but like, you're gonna sit there power tripping like some fucking mall cop, and like, you can fuck off. Fucking Karen jobs. Someone has to do it, I guess. I mean, considering how much shit the education system gets, are they really doing that good a job at it? I mean, that's a good question. You gotta ask yourself, like, oh, okay. It's like, oh, well, the teachers educate the youth. But it's like, well, you say that, but nobody will hire somebody with a high school diploma. You know, you can't just go with a high school diploma and then get a decent paying job, right? Because apparently that's like bum status in society. So you know, people say that, oh, we need to respect teachers because they raise the youth, and it's like, no, they don't. Like, nobody respects you if you just go out into the world with like a high school diploma and try to get a job. They'll just laugh at you, or they just won't call back. You just won't get a job. So it's like, okay, like, they're so respected. Why is that? Why is it like that? Like, why is it okay if you just go to high school and you just get a diploma? Why is it that you won't get employed if like they're so respected? It's like a daycare, really. And then it's like a lot of the stuff you learn doesn't even have any application in the real world. You know, like, you learn your fucking multiplication tables, you barely use that. You learn like US history, and then you find out these like Europeans learn like real like world history. You learn like mythology, American mythology, pretty much. Like, oh, George Washington, that shit. You know, you learn about the stories and that stuff. And I guess you get like exposure to stuff. But then the problem is, if you're like one of those students to where it's like none of the stuff that interests you is going to pay anything, doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter like what your exposure is. Oh wow, you know, I liked science. Oh shit, I'm gonna get paid from that, right? No. Wrong. You ain't getting paid shit, boy. Doesn't matter. You like to, like, half the classes that they introduce you to, like half the major subjects, what do you have? You have writing? You have writing? You're not gonna make money from that. You want to become a fucking writer? Good luck. You ain't gonna make shit. You know? That's like trying to become an influencer. I guess it's like the old equivalent of like an influencer. It's like trying to become a writer. Yeah, must be. And then it's like, what? Okay, so you have writing. Wow, you can write a fucking essay. Ooh. When is that ever going to be useful? Really? Like, never. And it's like, all of my writing skills, like the creepypasta stuff, like those stories, they were okay. But like, even that stuff, school didn't teach me that shit. I just figured that out on my own. I just got better at writing during the pandemic. You know, like during school, I was like considered like a bad essay writer. You know, I'd do like an essay and I'd get like a B, you know, like B minus, often C's. And I was like pretty bad at writing. And I didn't get like halfway decent at writing until the pandemic. It was really like the creepypastas that improved my writing. And like any college essays I did, at this point, I didn't learn how to do that shit in high school. I just used common sense to write it. I just thought, okay, how should I write this? And that's it. Like, nothing that they taught me in school was helpful. On these essays, at least, if I remembered anything, it wasn't helpful. So it's like, if I could do them and at least get like B's, like, you know, at least get like average grades without like actually paying attention, then it's like, what is it good for? Not gonna ask what game this is. Minecraft. Oh, okay. I get it. I'm dumb. I'm just slow. Thank you. Love to see Whitehall Street on the one. Yeah, maybe. We might look into that one. I was looking into it recently. I kind of thought about it. But yeah, so it's like writing class. That's useless. Pretty useless. Didn't learn anything in it. They said that my essays weren't good enough. You know, it was always, oh, you have to do more. And it's like, I don't want to. It's like, oh, read this stupid ass fucking book about some bullshit. You know, read about this like, I don't know if I can say it. Can I say like retarded in like a negative context on YouTube? I know you can say retarded, but can I say it like negatively? I don't know. It's like, read this book about like this like guy, you know, like this very dangerous guy. Oh yeah, Beta. He's kind of like Beta from The Walking Dead. You know, read of Mice and Men. Oh, read about fucking, what was the other guy? Read about George the Manlet and fucking Beta, his friend, the psycho. It's like, oh, read about this and write an essay on it. It's like so stupid. What do we need to write fucking essays for? Like, teach us to write reports. Is that what it is? Like, oh, okay, you write an essay, I guess you'll get better at like writing reports about shit. But it's like, you don't even need to do that to figure out how to write reports. You know, like when I would do those like Minecraft MTA videos where I'd have like the history sections, nobody trained me on how to do that. I just like looked around. You know, I thought like, how can I like summarize this into a video? That's it. Like that didn't take fucking training in high school or fucking college training. If I like wrote like they teach you to in college, it'd be boring as shit. Nobody would watch it. No one would look at it. You know, it'd be like that. No one would watch it if you like write like they teach you to. And it's like, okay, maybe like my fucking grammar style can get repetitive, but still, if I fucking typed everything like a college essay, nobody would like it anymore. It's not like they'd look at it and think, oh yeah, this is amazing. You know, be like, oh, this is a college essay. I don't want to look at this shit, you know? It'd be like that. Hold on. I'm just running through the classes. Okay, so we had writing, useless class, pretty much. You know, just like give the girls something to do, pretty much. Can I say that? Okay, that was like an out-of-pocket joke. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube. Okay. I'm gonna take like a one freebie, you know, I'm gonna call that one back. So you have like that, fucking writing. Again, science, useless class. There's no money in science. So just useless class. Chemistry, pain in the ass. It's not useless because in like certain fields, you do need to learn math. Like I feel like math was probably the most important class. Just overall, I feel like it's like the one that you encounter the most in college. Like you actually need it for shit that like actually pays well. So I guess I could say like math would have been better. Like, I don't know, like spec all your time into math in fucking high school. If you're still in high school, my suggestion for you is take math seriously, even if it's hard. Figure it out. It's not like actually as hard as you think it is. Just like pull up ChatGPT, ask it to explain the shit to you. You'll figure it out. Don't even like look for like tutorials on YouTube. Just like fucking like get like the math problems and ask ChatGPT like what to do. Like it'll break it down for you, or like look for a different AI if ChatGPT is being retarded, and just ask it to break it down. And like you actually want to learn the math stuff. The math, like that'll actually pay you good money. So learn math. But like the other shit, like writing, it's just it's a Karen class. It's a Karen class. You can thank the Karens for that shit. You know, it's a fucking Karen class. So you just get through it. Science, you don't even have to pay attention in that class. Like if you're watching this shit, you probably already like science to some degree, so easy class for you. History. Honestly, the thing with history in like high school is it seems like it's hard, but it's really not. Again, you could just like watch YouTube videos on history in your free time. Like if I went back to high school and like retook history classes, I'd probably ace them all now. Just because I just find history like interesting. Are you married? No, I'm not married. What have we got? Okay, wait. Did I hit everything? Gym class. Gym class is fun, but the problem is if like your class is full of a bunch of pussies, then you can't play any of the fun games. Like you can't play dodgeball. I don't want to get hit by the dodgeball. It hurts, you know, and then like they won't play dodgeball. And I mean, dodgeball was my favorite, you know. I didn't like soccer. I feel like that's like the real game that sucks. You get like kicked in the feet. And it's like you don't want to kick other people in the feet. So it's just like a whole like awkward thing. I just never liked soccer. And I didn't like soccer, didn't like basketball. But like dodgeball, it's just pure skill, you know. You just fucking throw the ball, hit somebody as hard as you can. You know, I'd always like throw it like really hard. I'd try. The problem is my vision was like going bad at that point. I didn't know. Well, I did kind of know. I should be wearing contacts, but I'm like, it's for older people, so I didn't get it. And of course, I'm not gonna wear glasses. You know, glasses, like that's gonna be the worst. So I'm just not gonna do that. But I mean, if you wear it, it's chill. But for me, it's just not gonna work. And so yeah, like I like dodgeball, but the class just turned into like a bunch of pussies. So senior year, they just wouldn't do dodgeball anymore. And that just sucked. It really did. I liked it. What am I looking for? Big, yeah, big. And hockey was fun too. I liked hockey. I used to play ice hockey when I was younger. Problem is, had asthma, would act up if I'd play it too much. Don't you feel alone doing all these buildings? No one is here, they're so empty. Oh yeah, of course, but still. People watch the stream, so it's not really... It's like the world, yeah. But I can't afford a server right now, so I have to do it solo. I wear glasses. Brutal. Gym class is an easy A. Yeah, gym class is an easy A. Gym is fun though, it's just when like the class is like a bunch of pansies, you can't really do anything. Okay, wait. Oh yeah, I had to do this. Okay, so it's the curve. That's the issue with gym class. It's like, if you get to a point where like the fucking gym teacher doesn't give a fuck anymore, and he like doesn't want to fight with the class, then like if you actually enjoy gym class, you're fucked. Because he's just not going to make anyone do anything, and it's just going to become a free period basically. You know, you just can't do anything. Baseball was fun too. So yeah, there's that. What other sports were there? If you hit 5K, you got to showcase each and every mod. Yeah, yeah. Probably should. Probably should. When I hit 5K. It's not an if, it's a when. It's going to happen. At this point, it's pretty much guaranteed. Just got to keep uploading and it'll happen. Remember that? The fitness gram pacer test. Yeah, I remember those. Sucked ass. Really did. The fitness gram pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic something. Something like that. And then it's like crazy though, like how out of shape a lot of people were. Like they'd struggle on that. It's like I'd get through it. I'd always surprise people, like with the amount of push-ups I could do. I always would. And like that was fun, you know. But then it's like you'd see like your classmates, a lot of them would just struggle on that. Like they'd struggle. Like my problem was like the running. I could run fast, but if I ran too much, like for too long, then it'd become a problem. But like I could run pretty fast. You know? I was always a good runner. And so yeah, there was that. There was that. What else? Is that like every class? What? We have English, math. Math, okay, again, I said pay attention to math. Science, and history. Anything else? How are there only 4 fucking classes? That's all I remember. There's no way there were just 4. English, math, science, gym, history, 5 classes. How does it even work? 2 classes in the morning? So wait, if you had 3 in the morning, then lunch. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Am I missing something? It's a free period. Yeah, sucks. Math is useless. No, pay attention in math. Trust me. If you don't pay attention in math, it's going to be a problem in college. You're going to have to take algebra, and then you're going to fail. I failed it twice. I got my shit together though, so I'm good now. I'm going on to pre-calc. And I'm going to calculus. Yeah, you gotta take math seriously. You're gonna get fucked. I guarantee there's gonna be like somebody who comes to this stream. Haha, Websoak failed math twice, he's retarded. I guarantee I'm gonna like get that. I don't give a fuck. You got a story? One time, someone snitched on me and my girl best friend because of text messages we said about the teacher. She posted on her stories on the spam. Someone from our English class snitched. What the fuck? Why? I think it's crazy, like how people are like getting in trouble for like their stories. Like, oh, you posted something on like your fucking story. We're gonna come after you for it. It's just like, it's not their place. You know, you have like freedom of speech. And there's like this new thing that people are pushing with like freedom of speech. Like, oh, it's freedom of speech, not freedom from fucking consequences. And it's like, in principle, you don't have freedom of speech if you have people like going around with like a mob mentality. Like, you know, just like taking people out for what they say. Like, that's not free speech. You can't just say, oh, it's to protect from the government. Like, what's the difference? You don't have free speech if you just have other people replacing the government. That's not free speech. It's like some like new tactic that people use because they don't like what somebody has to say. I don't know why I feel like this isn't lining up. The math is right. So it's a 5. It's a 5 to 32, or a 5 out of 32. It's a 5-block angle. And then it's going to go to here. 13 blocks. So it's going to be 30 plus 13. It's also funny, I did like learn math from this world. Took pre-calculus. Damn. Someone's actually good at math. That's crazy. Good stuff. We got 30. Got 30 here. Plus 13, it's gonna be 43. Bam. So smart. 13. Preparing for pre-calc with these angles. Wait, what the fuck? Is that? No, that's right. You can take references from Roblox. There's already... And it's like a free drive. Well, is it accurate? I've seen some of the stations. They're not accurate. I'm trying to do them like accurate with the layouts. Everything has to look like it. The only thing that's off about the station so far are these tiles. Like everything else is pretty close. Like look. We literally have like the fucking like bend here. And then like the thing. Like even the bend in the ceiling. But what we're doing here, this isn't like a measurement. I'm trying to get rid of these because we have to replace the cross beams. Because I want them like this side. I made them closer here. Because the wall was like too wide. This part was too wide, so I had to narrow these. That's what I'm doing here. I'm trying to match this and I'm just destroying the connections so I can use the connected tool to break them all. It'll be the easiest way. And then it'll come back in like 5 seconds. Like once we get through this, the last like hurdle, it's really just the lights. Okay, there we go. Like see, why isn't it? Maybe one side's different and that's the issue. Yeah, it could just be that one side. Oh shit. We got it. We have alignment. But this is gonna get destroyed. That's annoying. Okay, so there we go. That's aligned. And then we just get this part. And then we can just separate that. And here. I'll just do it right now. So that's aligned. It's like made by... I don't know how accurate. I don't know. I saw some of the stations on somebody's video. It was a bit inaccurate. But I'm not going to use somebody else's work as a reference. Like I'll use like Google Maps, you know, like I'll use real videos, but I'm not going to like use somebody else's piece. Because then it's just like I'm copying them. And I hate when people do that. So I'm not going to do it. I don't know where this ends. Like this. So I'm just going to start from the end. Remeasure. Yeah, because if I use like somebody else's stuff, then it's just like I'm just copying them basically. Not really making my own piece. Got 43. Besides, there's real videos I could use anyway. Or I could just record the stations if it gets bad. What I usually do. Okay, let's hit this. Make sure this is matched. No, okay, that is not matching. This is not lining up. I mean, at this point, we could just manually break it. Let me remeasure. Yeah, we have 43. Maybe it's like different? This one could be different, but I feel like it should be the same. 43 there. Come here. Go back to 43. That's 43. Come here. Oh, so cool. This station's gonna be so cool when it's done. So creepy too. How do we rank the difficulty for this station? I might include it in like a new difficulties short. I'm like trying to think about it. What have we got? I'm thinking like harder. Would we say it's insane? Would he like rate the station insane difficulty? I feel like it's advanced. It's definitely advanced with the curve. It's no pushover. But I feel like it was just too fast to be insane. But then I'm like, maybe the speed doesn't matter. Because we were just very motivated, so we got through this fast. Looks like this lines up. Just this part. We'll just break it by hand. Hollywood is fucked up if you really think about it. It is, it is. Not gonna get too based with this stream though. Don't want to get taken out. Okay. Now we just make sure everything's disconnected here, and then we can wipe it out. Get rid of this. Get rid of this fucking bobbing shit. Fucking view bobbing annoying me. Here we go. True, yep, true. Can't get too based on YouTube. See, this whole thing could have wiped it out. This little line. Don't go too far down the rabbit hole. You won't like what you find. The NASA's, you know, the NASA's. The NASA streets. Okay, should be good. Is the end good? The end's good, yeah. We might have to redo these here. I think it's disconnected fully. We can try. There we go. It's gone. Get rid of these like stragglers. Okay. Got some stragglers here. Take them out. This stream is dead as hell. I hope this isn't an indication of what's to come for the station's video. Because goddamn, we put some work into this one. Okay, Let's get rid of the connected. Okay, okay. Let's just fix these before we add it back. I mean, I guess people are just at school. Really have to do these earlier. I really should. I just like streaming at night. I feel like during the day it's just not the same vibe. Okay, wait, what did I do? I feel like it was the black one. Save that. Courage to teach. Damn. Even I didn't do that. I didn't even go that far. What caused that? We're gonna have to move this train and access the stuff over here. Kinda need to. Imagine if we don't finish tonight. I feel like it's possible. Damn, dude. You were ruthless. Toughest rail fan, dude. For real. Brother took out a teacher. I didn't say to go that far. Are you fucking kidding me? The hell happened here? Don't tell me. Damn, they're all like this. We're gonna have to fix that later. Yeah, we're not finishing tonight. GG. That might have just ruined it. I do not advocate violence against teachers. No violence against teachers, please. They may be assholes, but let's keep it civil. You just gotta deal with that. You just gotta deal with that. Wasn't that tough? I was a pussy. At least you're honest. The fuck? All this shit up here. Look at that. Collection of shit up there. Okay, let's get rid of this. I'm just gonna have to redo these. Okay, probably have to remove these now. Sucks. It's kind of annoying. Do I just leave that? No, we can't. Not that rough and tumble. Oh crap. How do we align this? The hell? Why does it line up? Oh, okay. It's just not gonna line up. I thought it lined up on the other side. It didn't? That's annoying. So annoying. God, ruined it. Fuck. I didn't even realize that it lined up. Oops. Should have paid attention in math. I'm not redoing this. No one's even gonna notice. Now we're doing the other side again. Happened because this kid provoked me, so I cursed him in the whole class. Damn. Provoking me the whole day. And then the teacher tells me to step outside, and I said, fuck you. And this class gave her the middle finger and walked out. Damn, dude. Best to just comply. Don't want to get a record. Okay. I might have fucked up the wall here. I'm not gonna lie. Like, these are off. How did I fuck this up twice? Genuinely, how did I fuck that up twice? And of course, it actually lines up, like, easily this time. I'm gonna try to fix it. I don't want it to look weird. Like, that already looks weird. Fuck it, we're gonna fix it. I'm only gonna go for another 30 minutes because it looks like we're not finishing tonight anyway. Sadly. Okay. Let's get this here. I will give you a heads up, I would not platform this stuff if the stream was more active, but since the stream is like quiet now, only got 5 people, I will entertain it, but if the channel had like, if it was like 30 people on the stream, I would not be talking about that kind of stuff. I'm just gonna be honest. Nothing personal. I'm just telling you so you don't think it's personal if it happens. It's not some switching up thing. You know how it is on the site. Got a bunch of fucking Karens running around, telling people what to talk about. There we go. Okay, the other side, we redo the fucking wall again. I think we do. Thank you, thank you. Then I threw a chair at the door and the teacher tries to hold me down. So I swung on her. She had a busted lip. Damn, you hit a lady? Come on, dude. Be better. Stack 3 north. I mean, I'm not saying, like, see, I have, like, an opinion on this, where it's like, oh, like, don't hit a woman. The thing is, some of these women act like men. They're, like, talking about, oh, I'll punch a man in the face, like, I'll punch you in the face. It's like, you know, bitch, like, you hit me, you're going down. I'm just being honest, like, you hit me, you're going down. And, like, some of these, like, women just want to act like men. It's like, what are you doing? Take your, like, privilege, you know, you got, like, your female privilege. Like, no one's gonna hit you if they get mad. But, like, you're crossing a boundary there. And you still, like, it's a problem. Because if like, a woman, like, punches a man, then the problem is now he has to hit her back. But legally, they're still gonna say, oh, well, he's a man. He can take it. There's a certain point when it's like, how much of it can you take before you have to hit them back? Right? You've got like some big girls. You know what I mean? And at a certain point, you're gonna have to hit them back. And then it's like you do. I'm not advocating for violence here. I'm just talking about self-defense. Okay. And I don't think you should have hit that lady in her situation. I'm just talking in general. But it's like you got like some woman out here trying to act like men. Like, you know, but then the problem is they still have like the protection because they're a woman. But then they act like men and then they're surprised when it goes south. Not trolling, this actually happens. How long you know Crafty Fox? I spoke to him for a bit on Discord in 22. And then I think we spoke once in 2021 as well. So, you know, I know of him. We spoke a bit. We did. Like, how long have I known he existed? I don't know. I have no idea. Genuinely don't know. Let's keep it going. We're almost there. I at least want to like get the wall stuff done so that tomorrow we just do the platform work and the lights. Keep thinking about the U-Train video. Yeah, it's just a creepy station. That's probably why. Like the station probably makes you think of it. It like looks creepy, right? I feel like this station is just like especially creepy. Like it's just so weird. Like you go back to like Canal Street. You don't get the same vibe at Canal Street. I feel like once you go like below Canal Street on Broadway, it just gets like creepy. See this? Like it's not really creepy here as the lag happens. Like I wouldn't say this is creepy. It's just like, it's a chill station. It feels like you're on like a main road. But then you head like south, like down there, and it just gets creepy as hell. Like the fuck? It's like City Hall too, so it's weird. Like how do you have a station at like the capital of the city be that creepy? Like you got Canal Street, it's not done. Still in the works. Is this derailed? Yeah, it's derailed. Rogue train. It could be because it's like pretty late at night. It's the route itself. But like what reminds you of the U? Do you think like the W is creepy? The R? R's kind of creepy. Say that. Broadway in general I wouldn't say is creepy. It's just like lower Broadway. It's just weird. I think it's because City Hall is just like subliminal, you know? It's like this big open like yellow platform. And it's like very empty too. And it's like it's with like the exposed bricks, you know, they're not tiled over. Makes for a weird look. You were on the Z earlier. The Z is real? Huh. Got a Z train rider here. Didn't even know you could ride it. Kidding. Okay, let's see what we can do here. We can do this. And then we'll come here. Oh shit. Went too far. Rode the Z when I was a newborn. The Z is actually the demonic Was the Z actually that demonic of a color in the video? Yeah, it was. It was a demon Z train. The thumbnail was funny. I like the thumbnail for that one, honestly. It's just like it's red. It's like a red Z train. Loved it. I want to do more. I do. I just haven't had time to write a new one. And it would just kill the flow with the Minecraft MTA videos, so I want to wait a bit. Get through like a couple, like at least like 3. Do late night Z trains part 2? Maybe. You guys want a part 2? I'll think about it. I just don't want to like kill the legend. But I'll consider it. Because people keep asking for part 2. Yeah, we have to fill this in with solid blocks. That's why I remove this. Or else the snow will come through. It's going to look bad. Sunlight too. Oh shit. This was right here. Wow. Could have hit that. It's like the 7th Avenue. Different victims. Different victims. It'd have to be like a whole different thing though. We can't just have like the same thing where like they get saved by the soldiers again. It'd have to be like something else. Let me just make sure this is fine. The hell? Oh, that's the short one. Yeah, it'd have to be like completely different gig. I don't think we should do a part 2 for late night Z trains. I feel like it should just be something new. I feel like it would just ruin the story. I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to think about it. Because the idea of it is that if it gets you, then like that's it. Like that guy surviving was a fluke. Like most people that ride it, they're done. That guy just got lucky. Most of the time you get in a late night Z train, it's gonna take you. It's gonna take you like the monster is gonna get you. That like thing that was on the train, it gets you. You're not supposed to survive that. You can't. Like the thing with the soldiers, that doesn't happen for most people. They just die. The monster like climbs on and kills them. And that guy that got hit by the train at the start, the thing with him, he was actually a ghost. That wasn't a real person. You remember at like the start of the story, like there's like the screaming and the guy gets run over by the train. That wasn't a real person. That was a ghost. So that wasn't actually one of the victims. He might have been an earlier victim. He might have been hit on the BMT Jamaica line at some point in the past, but he wasn't like just some guy that just got run over like during the story. He was a ghost there, and the ghost like gets run over by the train whenever the train shows up. It's just like a haunting thing. Z train, yeah, it drives off into hell. Would you guys be interested in like an extended creepypasta where like it starts in the subway and then it goes like it takes you to like some alternate reality? Would you guys watch that? Like let's say they stayed on the Z train and it took them to hell or something, and then they get off the Z train and then they're just like in this like other dimension. Because that's what I was writing, but I wasn't sure if I should upload it. Yes. We have 1 yes. Only a few people are watching. Okay, so we have this. Okay, we're gonna have to deal with this part now. Yeah, because that's what the next story might be. Might be something like that. Okay, that's gonna be annoying. We're gonna have to fix that. The overshoot. But again, let's like try to get a few stations done before we do one of those. Okay, this is gonna be... That's gonna be really toxic. Try doing that. Have to be really careful here. We don't want to hit the ceiling. It's gonna take out everything. Then we're done. If like the station got like destroyed by accident, I'd just quit the station, go somewhere else. I would rage quit if like the ceiling got destroyed. See how it selects the whole thing? It's very dangerous. Like if it just destroyed this, that wouldn't be a big deal. Pretty easy to fix. How do I get the mod for PS5? I don't know. What the hell happened there? Took out the whole thing. The fuck? Why is it getting the whole thing? They're not even connected. Is it through here? Sometimes if you break something, the undo doesn't work. That's the problem. If it's too big, it'll glitch. Well, that's uncomfortable. There we go. Between the J and the Z, who do you think is the man and the woman in the relationship? I don't know. I actually don't know. Is the Z a woman? Or is the J? I feel like the Z's the man. Kind of like a lazy one though, I feel like. He wouldn't make like a good boyfriend. Bad husband too. Kind of just like shows up, just out of nowhere. He's just like sleeping all day. You know, wears like a wife beater. Kind of smokes probably. Kind of like that. Doesn't really make that much money. Probably doesn't even work. Probably doesn't work either. I mean, the J, like the J is the one getting the bread. J's out working. But then, like, if we're gonna use that logic, then what about like the A and the C, like nighttime lines? Like, why are they out at night? The other ones stay home. Doesn't make sense. Like, what are they, like drug dealers? So would that make like express lines drug dealers? Because they're always out at night. They must be like drug dealers. Doing something illegal. Man, I need to set up a late night N route. It would be way cooler if we had like an N train sitting here the whole time instead of an R. I don't think the R even runs here. I'm pretty sure it's only the N at night. There we go. Very creepy. But it still says Broadway Express, so we have to add the routes. Not all trains and buses operate at night. I know. The locals don't. The express trains become local. Did we fix all of the overshot? No. There's one there. Is that it? Damn it. It's getting tedious. Thought this station would be easy. Fucking thought. Almost at 5K. It's damn right. Once saw a video of an F train going via Montague or White. Damn. It's kind of rare. Never seen that. I didn't even know that's a thing. Goal is 10K for this year, but I feel like we could definitely hit like 7.5 by the end of the year. I think we're getting there. I mean, all we need is like a couple videos to blow up and we could get there. That's why I've been doing like so many shorts lately. The shorts are a good content strategy because you can use them to direct new people towards uploads, because you can just link an upload in a short. So if you can make a lot of shorts, then you can get people to watch them in the feed, and you don't have to have them click on the video through a thumbnail. They just see the title of the short. If they click it, then they'll watch the video and subscribe, potentially. So if you make shorts, you can use that to inflate video views and get more people to watch. That's how a lot of channels blow up now. Speaking of, what are you going to do for the 5K special? It's going to be absolute cinema. I don't know at this point. It's going to be a while. Could be Times Square. Depends where we're at when we hit 5K. Canal Street was supposed to be the 4K special. But, like, thinking about it, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if that'd be a good special because we've been doing it on streams, but most people don't even watch the streams. Most people just watch, like, the normal videos. So it's like for most people that would be a special. So it could be Canal Street. Definitely could be. It'd be like a full like grand V-fanning video of like every platform. But I still want to do a 4K special, to be honest. I just don't know if it's going to be Canal Street or something else. Could be Union Square. But it depends where we go from here. Like, we could just wind up heading south and going to Whitehall Street. Then, like, the special would be Whitehall Street. I'm not going to build, like, the whole Fulton Center right now. It's just going to cause, like, lag that I don't want. And it's just also going to take a while to build. And it's like, it doesn't really advance stuff that much. Because really, we'd just be getting, like, bogged down on it for so long. But it would only really advance like one line because nothing else is down here. All we have down here, it's the W. Like there's like City Hall, there's Brooklyn Bridge, but this is like a boss on its own. This is like a demon tier station. So I don't really count this as like the 6 and the 4 being down here. Or the J. J's not even started. Non-existent. So like when you get this far down, it's just R and the W. So it's like if I built the whole Fulton Center right now, it wouldn't be worth it. And then the other thing is we just get bogged down building the tunnels before we can even do a video. There'd just be so many tunnels to build. The L is going to be in my name because yes. Make sure to showcase your mods. Yep. The E and F's relationship is interesting because the E is... Bruh, come on. What is this? What's the logic, though? You're saying... Okay. You're saying the F would be with the E because of Queens Boulevard. Yeah, it's weird because it's like it should be part of 6th Avenue, but it doesn't really feel like it's part of it if you look at it on a map. I guess that makes sense. Okay, so these are done. So we have the ceiling. Now we can do the wall. We can't use the same thing as that side because it's different. So we're going to have to translate it to this side. Oh, then we have to add this shit back. Is it this one? Was it this one or that one that we're supposed to use? Could be the same, but probably not. I'm going to take this one. The fuck? Wrong side. It's this side. It's one. I want to finish up soon. We're going to do the walls and then we're going to finish up. And we're going to call it for tonight once we get the walls done. And we'll fix the cross beams, or we'll swap them out on that side so they're like this side. Keep it symmetrical. Gotta keep that quality. The fuck? That's annoying. We'll fix that, don't worry. Wonder if we should start doing the tunnels like this, closer spacing, but then you just can't see shit. If you put them too close, you just can't see anything. E constantly being rerouted to 6th Avenue too. Good day today. Nice, nice. Been an OG. I've been an OG. Nice, thanks for the support. Thanks for the watching. Okay, wait, this is fucked. Oh, yeah, this shit. We'll just flip it around. Oh, crap. Yeah, because this part, you see, it's missing. Oh, okay. It's asymmetrical. Try this. Bruh. Not the degeneracy. Bro's degenerating. Night brain's kicking in for him. The fuck? Why is one side lower? No, they should be the same. Doesn't make sense. Is this one messed up too? No, this one's fine. Thought I should have fixed it when I added it, but it's still lower. What? What is this placement? Should we just redo these? Take them out? Try again. This one. Yeah, there we go. This one's better. We could probably add the bottom part so it just goes through it. I keep forgetting that this is even here. Forgot that's a thing. What? You forgot the abandoned level? Oh my god. You ruined it. No. City Hall is so creepy. As I'm like destroying people's sleep schedule with these streams. Opinion on the popular girls in high school. I don't know. Didn't really have a problem with them. There weren't really that many. In mine anyway. Got a story, but if I share it, I don't know if I can share it on YouTube. Yeah, I got along with the popular kids. I wasn't a problem with them. We got along, so I actually knew one of them. He was like a secret like rail fan. one was like a secret rail fan. Like he would like we'd be on the train, and then he'd say it's delayed, and then he would like say the engine's off. Like the engine's off. How do you know? And then he didn't want them to like think he was lame, so he'd just say, "Oh well, you distract. It's just quiet now." That's what I meant. And they're like, "Oh yeah, yeah." He was like a secret rail fan, but he was like one of the popular kids. It was funny. Max was one of them, but she was nice. It was not a modern one. See you today. Damn, that's creepy. I've had subway dreams, but can't recall any right now. I'll have to mention them on stream if they come up again. It's been a while. Definitely been a while. Okay, let's do this now. The hardest part. Oh, we have to do lights. Yeah. Do them last. Because of the fucking curve. It's not gonna be fun. Okay, so 3. Maybe we should do it there. Start down here, right? Got 3 here. Goes up to the 3rd layer. Okay. Then you got this. This comes down from there. Oh god. I am so retarded. Should be here. And then when you look at that, when you actually do it right, the proportions look fine. How about that? How high should I go? I said I was going to end, but I want to finish this so I feel like we did something. Like, we've been working on this the whole time, but I want, like, serious, like, visual progress. The fuck? Oh. I did go too far. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I want to, like, see the progress when we're done. Jesus, why is this station so creepy? So creepy. Like, usually you just build it and then it's like, it just looks amazing, but this just looks creepy. What the it feels like a coffin. It's like a cemetery station. We're literally at City Hall, too. The entrance is nice. Is it night? Yeah, the entrance is nice. Like, you're outside, oh, it's so nice. Then you go underground. And it's like, psh, what the fuck? The route said U. I don't know. It was a U. Don't ride it. You're gonna get jumped. Never ride the U. Okay. So we go up one more. You know what? Why not just do this? Make it easier. They'll get jumped by the mobsters. The 1950s, man. Backrooms level City Hall, for real. Seriously. Literally, like, you could just, like, write, like, a creepypasta and then just set it here. And then, like, the pillars, it just looks creepy. This feels like Canarsie. I do not have high hopes for this video now. I'm just like, wow, it's just so creepy. It's like uncanny. Maybe we did it too well, so it's just like kind of uncanny. Maybe it'll look better when we put, or not better, because I feel like it looks good. It's just creepy. Maybe when we put the fences and the fare control, it'll look less so. Even with like an R160, like you think like, okay, we have an NTT, right? NTTs will save us, but no, it doesn't matter. It's still creepy. It's like the J. Okay, let's put this. So it's on the 3rd level, right? Yeah, okay. It's on the 3rd one. Should be up here. It's gonna be 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, 3rd one. I think. Yeah, face the other way. Great, great. Come back here. Okay. Do we still have that? No, we don't, of course. Brutal. Okay. I keep forgetting. Sorry. So this is under it. Wells Elementary School was 1 block away from Mount Eden on the 4. New Crest City L train route 10th Avenue to Snydeker Parkway. Why'd I go to the top? I feel like ever since like yesterday's stream, it's just been creepy on the world. Shit got haunted. Is that why? That apartment? I hope I didn't like unleash something when I went onto that world. It genuinely feels off now. Like, City Hall was not this creepy before. The world was not creepy. Now it kind of is. BRB, okay. Genuinely hope I didn't, like, awaken like some fucking demon. Should have fucking stayed off that world. Okay, wait, so it was 2, I think. Pretty sure it was 2. Then there was supposed to be a darker one inside it. Okay. Okay. $114. I said I would end by now, but fuck it. Still going. Still going strong. We're gonna get this wall done. At least down to the curve. At least. I mean, to be fair, doing the curved wall wouldn't even be that hard. Because we already have the template. No David tonight. I think we must have really taken him out. Oh, that's good. That's good. Let's add this. That is good. I wish we didn't have to do each one. I think we can just take this. The fuck? Damn, it's off. Whatever, we're gonna replace it anyway. So we pretty much like wasted the start of the stream doing that because we messed it up and had to redo it, so that kind of sucks. If we hit the track, it breaks. A hammer can break it. Gotta watch out. Did I just take out the floor? No, no, we're good. I'm like, did that just happen again? Like, no. Not twice. I guess it's probably the middle, right? Is that centered? Wait. Counting. 4 on the left, 4 on the right. Yep. That is centered. Oh, and we just need the branches, and then we're good. Let's see if we have them anywhere. We'll have to break this. Maybe take from this one. Sweet. Got to be done with this. We'll just copy to the other side. Fuck. Just making sure it's not floating. Could happen if you're not careful. Wow. I forgot how creepy parts of the BMT were. That's why it's great for horror stories. You get outside like the downtown area and there's just something off about the BMT. Like, it's cool, it's just like, it just like gets weird. Stack 1 south, there we go. Stack 10 south. We'll just take this down to the end. Should be good. Is it wider? Is mine wide enough? I almost feel like these should be shorter. Too short. Yeah, like that. Welcome back. Is this too close? I feel like it's too close. I don't know. I think it's fine. Okay. It just stays straight. So it goes down to this part, it looks like. Or does this. One more. Then it curves. And was it just to this? Hope that worked. Okay. And then you get down here. Wait, where's the point where it stops? Because I see there's a change. Okay. So it's here. I'm gonna go a bit up. I'll just say here. Starts. This happens. Then these are gone. Okay. There we go. Get rid of these now. Don't need them anymore. Move the shit out of the way. And then there is a way that we could actually do the bending part pretty easily, honestly. Since thankfully it just turns black and just doesn't have anything there for some reason. That makes it easier. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll take the tape measure and take this to the end. Oh, so close. Okay, so we'll take the tape measure and just go to the end here. And the way it curves, we'll just copy it. Come here, 30. So then we go back to this. And okay, we don't have that. We do not have the floor piece. I want the floor piece. Actually, no, this is good. We can use this. We measure 30. And we change the color. So I kept this here. Measure 30. Like that. And go here. And then just copy it. Actually, wait. No. We should take from the top because it goes into the tunnel. And then it joins it. I feel like that'd be smarter. Take from the top, I think. We'll have to fix this. Sunlight's gonna come in. No? Oh, shit. Yep, there it is. I'm like, it was gonna happen. Okay. So let's just make this whole thing black. Or this is not black, this is brown, technically. And then we'll just grab this and come here, take this, and then we'll just basically, okay, and it's gone. No, it's in the wall. Yeah, so basically if we just take that and do this, then we just have to figure out, I feel like that's too much though. Damn. That's not gonna work then. Yeah, because I feel like that just comes out too much. It's not that wide. Shit. How do we do this then? Okay, we'll do the wool trace strategy. The wool trace strategy is this. Take the wool, and you just do the angle. This is so easy to mess up. You know what? There's another strategy. Let's bring this back. Let's go in. We can just push this into the wall. That is the other strategy. And well, the problem is it like swings in way faster than what we have there. So we could also use the trace strategy. It's not gonna work. Okay, whatever. I'll just have to figure that out tomorrow. We're gonna do the wall on the other side because we had to replace it. So we're just gonna break this and then just copy that one, which should be pretty easy. And I guess we'll do some of the lights, and then we'll call it. This should take like 10 minutes most. Maybe even 5. Okay, we're gonna break this. Disconnect. Break this. Got 6 people watching at 1:30 in the morning. Probably in India. So we added the walls, and it's still creepy. Brutal. This is the creepiest station on the map, I'll say that. It actually it actually outdoes 145th Street on the 1, which was the previous most creepy station on the map. New York City actually. Damn, okay, nice. Nice. Dedication, I like it. Same here. Same here. So yeah, this actually outdoes 145th Street, which I think I just made a short at that station, but I feel like that's the creepiest station on the map so far. But now I feel like it's this. I feel like this is the new one. And I don't know, like, what are we going to get next? It'll probably be on 4th Avenue. I feel like 59th Street on the end is pretty creepy. 59th Street. 36th Street, like, had potential because of what happened during the pandemic. It has potential, but the thing is, it's just too busy. You just have, like, you know, I feel like what makes a station creepy? Probably, like, infrequent service, a yellow-brown design, usually that'll do it. I'm gonna mute real quick, sorry. But yeah, you're like, too lazy to do the homework. Nah, do your homework. Do your homework. Come on. Come on, don't fall behind. Do your homework. Get it done. It's best. It's best. You don't want to fall behind. But yeah, I feel like what are the ingredients? Okay. You have like earthy colors. I think that's another one. Like desaturated colors as well, but just like browns, you know, shades of yellow. That'll do it. A lot of exposed pillars. That as well. Unpainted sections, like how it's just unpainted down there. That's like another big ingredient. Open spaces that are empty. That's one. Like 145th Street is just very empty as well. Has that same problem. Just big open station, but it's empty. And there's like no benches there. It's nothing there. Jack shit's there pretty much. And yeah, there's infrequent patterns. Services that don't run all the time. Like how here you get the N instead of the R. I think that's like a creepy thing. Because it's like it doesn't really have its own vibe. So the vibe changes at night. It's unpredictable, so it's unsafe. Like the unpredictability makes it feel like less warm. It makes it colder, despite like the warm tones. And then you have like a funeral aesthetic with the brown. That's a creepy thing. Okay, that kind of scared me, like the lag. I thought I just messed something up. That's definitely like a creepy feature. Certain floor tiles as well, like the older floor tiles like you see here. This is the older look. These have not been updated. That'll make a station creepy. Chambers Street, 1, 2, 3, and JC are really creepy at night. I mean, that I feel like those aren't that bad. Chambers Street definitely, but like on 7th Avenue, are you sure? I don't really agree with that, to be honest. I could see it with the J definitely. Because it's infrequent, they take like 20 minutes to show up, it just goes quiet, you just have like crackheads screaming. No, so definitely the J. But I don't really see it with the 1, 2, and 3. Maybe a bit, but I feel like it's different. It's more like Gotham City vibes. Like, I feel like there's, you know, you get like Gotham City stations at night. That's like one, right? That's like one type. You get the Gotham City stations, and then you get the creepy ones, and then you get nightlife stations. I feel like those are like the three main types that you see at night. You get Gotham City, nightlife, and creepy. And a lot of the BMT stations, like south of Broadway, are just creepy. South of the Trunk. And I mean, a lot of the outer borough stations are just creepy at night too. That's another thing. But I guess that's because the BMT has a lot of them. Cypress Hills, yeah. Definitely with the cemetery right there. Definitely creepy. Not a place you want to be at night. Definitely not. Very creepy. Bad vibes. Those dead fuckers will drag you down. Okay, I knew something was off there. No disrespect to them, of course. I just call like anyone a fucker. Nothing personal. Would have said it if they were alive too. Try going to Cypress Hills late night creepy station. Oh, already read that. And the other thing is though, like to get out there, it just takes so long. And I think with the J especially, damn it. The thing with the J are the service patterns. They take so long to show up. It's just quiet for a while. Like you're just sitting there, it's just silent. And then it just shows up. And it's like you get a bit of sound, some noise. And then it leaves and that's it. I almost think it'd be funny. Like, imagine if I did like a V fanning video on the J, but it was like a late night special, and it's just like real time. Like, literally. I should do that for a video. That'd be nuts. People get so mad. Like, why is there just 6 minutes of silence? I don't know. That could go hard, though. Some people might like it. Minecraft MTAV fanning. And it's just 6 minutes of just silence. You just, like, wait for the train to show up in real time. And then it's, like, the J at night. The video's, like, an hour long, but you get, like, 2 trains. No, I mean, in an hour you get a couple. But you know what I mean. Minecraft MTA. Cypress Hills action at night. Late night special. It just gets uploaded at like 3 in the morning so nobody knows it even happened. And then just like discover it like weeks later. Oh yeah, I did that once. It's so creepy. One time I took the 3 to New Lots and then I walked to the sea. That was creepy. Like walk through the area at night. You just got people like hanging out too, but it's like infrequent. Walked all the way to Cyprus. Wow. Cypress Hills. The alignment there is weird. It's like so weird because when you're on the J, I feel like you don't even like think about how the A is there. And it's like you kind of look at it, like you're on the J and you almost feel like you're like the furthest out in that part of the city. But you just forget that the A and the C are there. It's like, wait, I'm not. We're still like in range. You still have them there. Yeah, I'm looking at the map right now. You have the A, it goes all the way up to 121st Street. It's weird, like you'd think the J would be more developed because it's like between the A and like the rest of the city. But I guess it's because like the other way, it's just empty. You can actually see the J from the A line, if I'm right. I think you can see Cypress. No, what is it? One of the stations. If you're on an uptown, or no, it would be a downtown. Yeah, if you're on a downtown A train on the elevated section, I think you can see the J because I do remember doing that at one point. You could actually see it. It'd be too far to see in Minecraft, but in real life you can see it since like you can just see forever. Okay, so we have the wall there. So this side is fixed now. I guess we'll do the lights. And then tomorrow, I don't know if I'm going to do this off camera or on stream. I feel like on stream would be better. Just because I should be doing other stuff too. Don't want to start slacking on the gym. So yeah, we'll do the doors tomorrow. Let's do the lights. And maybe we'll attempt this. I don't know. Because I feel like that's just going to be a bit involved. Let's see if we have them around. Maybe they're outside. It's weird that we don't see the blueprint. Oh, there's like a main set of crates over here. Found it. Should we even be using this one? There we go. Fixed it. I have so much shit here. Get rid of all this. Don't need it anymore. That's done. Do this. Trying to make it more accurate. I don't know, I kind of liked it like this. Honestly. Creepier design. Dyeable white. Could do that. Kind of works. Even more creepy with this, too. Get this. See if we can paste this. Make it easier. Stack it down. I'm retarded. Let's go this way. Why did I do that? Wrong way. It's coming to life. It's getting better. How far do we go before we hit the... Still have some time. Think here. One more. There we go. And then we'll stop it there. And then there's going to be lights in the middle because it's so dark here. See what it's like now. Should go like this slow. Really? This slow? This is City Hall. If we want to make it really creepy, we could do a slant. This is a Brooklyn-bound N local train. The next stop is Cortlandt Street. Stand clear. I feel like the ambience of the R160, the idling noise is creepy too. And a fucking slant. See, now it's just solidified. It's just haunted now. How many cars is that? 2, 4, 6. Should be 8. No. That might be 10. Let's walk up and count. 2, 3. Oh shit, it doesn't say Broadway, so it could pass as a local. You don't know. I stopped counting, fuck. 2, 4. This will be 6. It's 10. 10. Why is this one darker? What the fuck? How does it even make sense? Why is the interior darker though? It should be full bright. Oh! Because there's a setting for the interior light level. I must have made it lower than the R160, so it's darker. The tunnels. Can't open the doors. This is technically an incomplete slant model. It doesn't have working doors. I didn't actually finish it. This is the old one. Okay. Do we attempt the curved wall? I'm leaning no, but at the same time it might not be that hard. Oh crap, it's 1:46. RIP sleep schedule, what the fuck? So what's the deal with this space? Was it supposed to have enough room for another track? No, that's too fast. Okay, so if we did that, that would be fairly easy. We could just use angles we already have. Actually. Yeah, we'll just do this. Fuck it. 8. I think we have like templates for these in the tunnel. It's double outside because it's outside the station. Sweating with this for real. Yeah, yeah. Sweating the fucking subway belt. Where is it? Do we not have 8s? Fuck. I'll just take this. 3. 4. 2.5. What the fuck? 2.5. It happens, it happens. There's a reason we have it. From this angle, it's starting to look done. Can't tell. Well, you can. I'm trying to finish the station. That's why. I want to be done, dude. This was not supposed to take this long. It was supposed to be like a little side quest. Not like a whole project. Looks beautiful. Thanks. Did this. Forgot the 5. Do we need anything else? So this is 5, 3, yeah. The fact that I have fucking shulker boxes on this world, it's so weird. They're just so incompatible. Love the curves here. We're gonna have to redo this connection because this part is gonna be messed up, so it has to be this way, like a bit more. Probably go to there. Break these for the lag. Need to conserve tiles because it's fucking lower Manhattan. Can't be sloppy. We're almost done for today. It's fucking 2 in the morning. Rest in peace, sleep schedule. I'm still on vacation though, so doesn't really matter. You'll just feel like shit when you wake up at 12. Because people who aren't on vacation will try to guilt trip you into sleeping at the same time they do. Because they're jealous. Okay. Or it should work in New York City IRL. Nah. It's not the same. This is a game, it's different. The appeal is that it's a game. I wouldn't want to work in the system. Don't want to fucking live here forever. This city is a fucking mental asylum. I like the subway, but wouldn't want to work in it. Okay, I've got that. It's a fucking insane asylum and a mafia house. We need the things. I'm not gonna put the cables, but we need the things. The, cross beams. Just remove this. Looks like it. Makes sense. You know about Crafty Fox? Yep. Hell yeah. Hell yes, I do. One of my builders used one of his tutorials in an old world. The buses. Fuck, the color's different. Oops. Gotta fix that. Easy. Don't know why those don't connect. They should. Whoops. I am losing it this late. Gotta go to sleep. What about him? He's cool. No problems with him personally. He makes subway cars, but yeah. But I got an insane idea that if we use the crate mod, then it can be movable. You could try. I'm not using crate for this. This is IR. I like my IR trains. They look better than crate. Crate's full-size blocks wouldn't work here. And you can drive these, like, you can just place them around. No, like, weird crate shit. These are, like, similar to a resource pack. But they're train packs. And they look great with shaders. Shaders are off, but turn it on, it look great. What the hell was I supposed to do? Oh, the fucking, ceiling beams. That's right. That's right. Burning out tonight. Running out of brain power. The IQ is fading. Dropping 10 points a minute. Soon I'll be clinically, guidelines, don't know if I can say that. Clinically retarded. Will soon be clinically retarded. In Minecraft. Joking, YouTube, I'm joking. I'm just trolling. Can't have a sense of humor anymore, I'm just joking. I'm just talking about historical shit. Still struggling with making things in Minecraft. Cause it's useless there. None of the mods work. I thought Bedrock was getting better with the mods. Still like that? Sucks. The fuck? Really? Low IQ pillar? What the hell? It's just not placing it. It's just like, no. No, bitch. Suck my dick. Yes. They're placed. Some just won't place? The fuck? Bitch, come here. Don't you fucking refuse to place. Who the fuck you think you are? You too, asshole. Bitch. Suka, brat. Suka, brat, scheiße. You too. Fucking right. We gotta be careful though. Gotta be careful with that stuff. This ain't Kick, this is YouTube. Okay, this one. I'm trying to make it so that they like look uniform. They're kind of smooth looking. That's what I'm going for. Does that work? Yeah, I feel like that works. Oh no. I just saw another detail. I kind of have to add it. No. Screw it, I'll add it. It's gonna look better if I do. I'm not adding the slope. I thought about it, but I don't want to place the track again. You have no idea how hard it was to place. Just gonna do this, maybe a bit further. Chill. Did you do the 238th Street yard? Kind of. It's like mostly built. And then once I stop this for the night, we're gonna go to 145th Street, and you guys are gonna decide which one is creepier, 145th Street or City Hall. But I feel like the answer is going to be clear. Chill, I ain't neon. I have morals, self-respect. Dignity. Oh no. The color. No, I missed. We're almost there. Oh, this. I'm not gonna do this part. I'm just gonna leave this one open. Because we might have to adjust those, so. Brutal. There we go. Get the glove. Replace these. Oh no. Why didn't I change the color before? Oh yeah, because they were already like this. I didn't want to. Would have made it worse. That's it, spank the wall. No, absolutely not. I wonder if I just like go down, do that. I don't think I will. Just keep this going. Those mods are not there any. Oh. Old videos are more your type. The tours? I was thinking of doing a tour for City Hall, but I don't know. Can't really do this anymore. They don't pull enough. It weighs other stuff down. If a video does bad, it affects the other uploads. That's why I can't just like afford to do that. Trying to take off here. There we go. I've been sitting down too long. Things are starting to hurt. I do actually like this. This looks cool. Give it that. Oh shit, it's dark. Forgot. This will look pretty good though, honestly. They could no-clip the floor here. No, I'm not gonna do that. That's gonna be annoying. Planning to find a curve mod. A curve mod? That's not gonna happen. Good luck with that. I already tried to get ChatGPT to generate curves and it still can't. But even then, there'd only be so much it could do. We're not there yet. Here we go. So, all the pain and suffering is done. All that remains are the lights and the props, like the signage, the doors, the fun stuff. So, I'm gonna call it. It's gonna be it for the stream. Oh yeah. Wait, hold on. I did say we'd go to 145th Street. Okay, guys. So, for those of you who are still watching, it could be 3 of you, it could be more than that. I don't know. YouTube's buggy. Here we have City Hall. Work in progress. You've been watching this whole time. Now we have to decide what is creepier, City Hall in its current state, or 145th Street on the 1, which we'll fly over to now. And it's snowing. You never would think that snow can be this creepy. But it can. It's like actually creepy in Minecraft. Let's go to 145th. There it is. Here's 145th Street. It's kind of cool with the trees. Colors change. Station gets creepy. And it's an older design. I don't know. What's more creepy? It's tough. An R62. Put on the layout. What do you guys think's more creepy? 145th Street or City Hall? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be the C car. Oh, I already placed it. Okay. Still alive, can't believe it. We're about to end. Gonna do a poll. Answer the poll, guys, and we'll end. Got 0 votes for City Hall. Got 0 votes for 145th Street. So we don't know what the viewers think. Waiting for the people. People to speak. 1 vote for City Hall. You control the headlights on this, what the fuck? Oh, it's here. Alright, we got 1 vote for City Hall. I'm gonna take it. Take it. I feel like this is actually more creepy somehow. Maybe it's because Lower Manhattan gets abandoned at night. People work there, they don't really live there as much. Empties out. One vote for 145th Street. Wow. Alright. That's gonna be it. Gonna end the stream here. Gonna go to sleep on this bench. That's gonna be it. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream working on City Hall. We are almost done. I keep saying that every stream now, but like we're really almost done. So I've been WebSoak, and thank you for watching. There's a new short coming out tomorrow. It's gonna be a good one, so watch out for that. Thanks for watching, guys.